Welcome to Coffee with Cornell. Today, I want to talk about the productivity and the benefits of taking a coffee break. Join me. So you ask, why are there benefits of taking a break? Well, it's really simple. It helps to improve your productivity. All right, so that may take a little moment for me to unpack for you, but let's kind of go through the mechanics of that. Almost every occupation you look at has an opportunity for breaks built in. Truckers have breaks because they're on a time for how many hours they can drive at a given point in time, and they have scheduled breaks that are pretty much mandatory for them to take. You think about even flight attendants and pilots. When you have co-pilots, they then pass off the time because the constant, intense focus on flying a plane, the pilots need to have a break as well. And of course, the flight attendants who are taking care of us in the back of the cabin, we all know the difficulties we put on them, so they need breaks as well. So just kind of think about that whole aspect of the benefits of a break and why it's important is that you need to have that change. I would challenge all of you. Think about going back to elementary school. What was one of your favorite parts of the day? Think about that. Take a cup and have a sip. I bet it was recess, right? And why was recess so important? Well, you had a chance to see your friends, you had a chance to run around, and you had a chance to use your outside voice. And if you sort of look on your teachers' faces, if you remember those, they were happy that we were around having recess, right? Because it allowed us to then get rid of some extra energy that was pent up by sitting in class and then release that energy in order to be able to come back in class and be able to refocus. Those are the general aspects. Let me tell you what constitutes a break. The way you constitute a break or create a break has a lot of different aspects to it. But what a break really does is it helps to change your environment. By changing your environment, think about where you are and what you're doing. If you're looking at a screen, a computer screen, as many of us do, getting a chance to look at something closer than that 2 feet to your computer screen, changes your eyes. If you get a chance to look at something farther away, a bird or something flying in the distance, that gives you a chance to change your eye focal, and that gives you a chance for your eyes to become a little more relaxed than from looking consistently at the computer terminal. The other part of changing that environment has to do with, how are we actually physically sitting? There's a lot of ways of looking at sitting. Some people have standing desks, etc. But getting up and moving gives you a chance to what? Gives your body an opportunity to become realigned. That realignment also allows your mind to become refocused, right? That we start looking at a combination of things putting together to change that environment. Of course, getting a cup of coffee or a glass of water or a piece of fruit or whatever provides that nourishment that also gives your body a different way of starting to work and process through the next hours you have coming up. Stretching is very important if you have that opportunity. Sometimes, just sitting and stretching in your chair helps. Other times you can have more extended stretching opportunity when you're taking that break. There was one company I knew a number of years ago, they had a specific time in which a chime would go off in the organization. And when that chime went off, it was almost like recess back in the days. A number of people would get up and just start walking around because there was a very large building. You could get a lot of walking in within that building. So think about that as what is a structural composition of a break, and it'll help you move forward. Let me tell you some of the benefits of a break. The simple point is this: breaks help you to refocus. By refocusing, I'm saying that those of you and those of us who've been going through these various meetings over time, and you have back-to-back telephonic or telecommunications meetings, right? A lot of organizations have found that once they break those meetings, instead of a full hour meeting to a 50-minute meeting, allowing for everyone to have a 10-minute break in between, they get more productivity and more engagement in their meetings over that period of time. So you might want to consider that. The second is that it allows your body to get reassessed in regards to where they are. where you are sitting in the chair, where you are in your office, or where you are in your space. That then allows you to become refocused and be able to concentrate better on the task at hand. So if you find that even taking that break can speed up your opportunity and complete that project a little sooner. It allows you another way of looking at it to just change the channel for a moment in regards to what your mind is focusing on and what you're working with. How many times have you found that by thinking about something different, a new idea comes to you about the problem that you were trying to solve? That's that channel change that prevents itself once you have a chance to taking a break. So there's a number of benefits to break. I'm just trying not to sell coffee breaks with me, but think about taking breaks in your organization during the course of your days. Get up, have an opportunity to change your environment, get a walk, get some nourishment, get some hydration, have a cup of coffee, and we'll see you next week on Coffee with Cornell. Friends, I want you to like, subscribe, and then hit the bell for notifications for future episodes. Come on, help me out, and it'll help to make Coffee with Cornell even better for you.